paychecks under their Medicaid just ran out, and so, I don't know if you're getting it. I work for a union, or I work with unions. So, I'm very aware of how
the
Walmart
unions don't let me join.
how
Just
Walmart
like every
treats employees
jury won't
and
let
stuff.
me on.
I think last year, I think McDonald's profits were like $240 billion or something like that.
Sounds like Trader Joe's.
You know how much they paid out in overtime to employees that worked Christmas?
$100.
Zero.
Oh, that's my dog's name.
Oh, that's wow.
Isn't that something?
No bonus.
And it's legal. Yeah. They have the right to do that.
Well, you know what? They have the right to work somewhere else, I guess. I don't know.
We have people working at McDonald's and fast food places working for $7.25 an hour trying to support families and pay health insurance and car payments and things like that.
Yeah, it's not right.
And,
Isn't Obama trying to change that minimum wage?
Yeah, we were trying to raise the minimum wage to $9 an hour.
You're saying we, so like you're involved in that?
That weren't working.
Okay.
I like that. No, something that's good because I'm involved in a situation that I'm there, almost an outsider, but employees at a certain location have had to sign an agreement, to take a certain wage, and that they wouldn't sue that this was what they had to do or not take the job.
Right.
And they're signing these agreements where they have no recourse. And
I think they call it industry standards.
Yeah, something like that. We'll talk about this outside because it's not. And this.
Yeah, will you please take it out?
No, this is something in our world.
This is over my head world. I know. I can't stand stuff, but it is peanut butter cookie day, and any chance you have a skeleton in your closet?
Oh my God, another one.
Yeah.
That's sort of belongs. Yeah, again, agonizing over it like I always do. I was thinking about it today. I was in the United States Army.
You were in the Army?
For a month and 17 days.
So what happened?
And, I never thought about it. No, they didn't kick me out. Although, they kind of kicked me out because I kind of wanted them to kick me out. So I tried real hard to make them kick me out.
And what did you do to make them kick you out?
Well, I was just bored one day, and I was walking around, and, I had dropped out of high school. I finally, managed to get some college and things like that. I got all that together. But anyway, I had dropped out of high school. I was just kind of like this teenager walking around, laying about. I was singing a lot, I was interested in music, but, I didn't really have any goals or anything like that or direction, And so I walked by this recruiting office one day. I thought, it seems like a cool thing to do, and I joined the Army.
I see them in the subways now. They're really on.
I was just bored, So I go home and I tell my grandmother, hey, I joined the Army, and she was so happy because, her little boy was going to have a future.
Turn into a man.
Yeah, so I go to Fort Jackson, South Carolina, and,
You haven't started there.
For the first 4 weeks, everything was kind of cool, I was getting strong, I was having fun with hand grenades and M16s and all that. I was really good at hand grenades. Really.
Guns, speaking of.
Guns.
You're better
I was
off with
scared.
the guitar.
I was actually scared of the M16. When I was going out for the first time to shoot the M16, I was terrified.
Sure.
And because I had heard about the kick and stuff like that, the damage that it could do. And
Okay, so what'd you do to get kicked out?
Yeah, so no, what happened was the 5th week bivouac, we're out qualifying on the range, and the drill sergeant's walking around. He's this big guy, looks like Smokey the Bear. We used to call him Smokey, with the ranger hat and everything. He's like, you shitbirds better learn how to shoot, because there's a war right around the corner. If you don't learn how to shoot, you're not going to make it back alive. And I'm sitting there like, holy shit, man. Nobody told me there was any kind of war brewing. This is Jimmy Carter. It was peacetime. Vietnam had just ended, Jonestown hadn't even happened yet, And so I'm thinking, I'm getting the hell out of here, man. I didn't join the Army to go fight any wars. I wanted to go to England and learn how to become a cook. So I just started disobeying a lot of lawful orders and wouldn't run and wouldn't shave and, give the figure to the drill sergeant and things like this. And just I wound up losing a whole month's pay in Article 15s and did a lot of KP and stuff like that. Finally, they gave me an honorable discharge, but they kept me all the way through basic training. So I was only 17 years old, and I was really good at everything that I did. I was good with the drills and the M16 and the hand grenades. Everything. I was really
Except for the idea of fighting.
I could have been a great soldier, but the thing is, when you're going for the hand-to-hand combat, I think what really triggered something in my head was that we would have to yell, kill, 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 with skill, skill, skill. And I grew up on All You Need Is Love.
Right.
That's right.
And you're involved now with Guitars Not Guns and the
I do
healing
get very involved with
of the
Guitars Not
world,
Guns, yes.
and you have a big stand against guns. And
Yes, I do actually.
yeah,
I really
and
do.
we commend that. And what is your website? I know the
Well, I
Reverb
have
Nation.
Reverb Nation. Okay, actually, just type in my name, go to Reverb Nation, go to a little search, GaLiNdo, you'll find me. I'm the only one there. And
Nice.
SoundCloud, just not a whole bunch of stuff on there, just a couple extra things, mostly demos.
Do you have
and
any
things
gigs
like that.
coming up?
I don't. I work a lot, and I was hoping that now that the weather is nice and everything, I live in Jersey City, and I was
Oh.
hoping that once the weather warms up, I'd hang out in the village more and try to find like musicians in the subway and on the corners
Cool.
and in the parks and stuff like that.
I'm
Have, like
sure
a,
you can.
a band of rogues
Yeah,
together
very
or
cool.
something.
I like
do
that.
something
I
interesting.
like that.
No, I don't want to bust, but I want to get people who are kind of edgy,
find
find those guys that, haven't bathed in a week or something, get that edge out of them, get that inspiration.
Oh, there's a
out
lot
of them.
living right on 14th Street. Yeah, you can
the
find
violin
them.
players
Yeah.
and the trumpet players.
I don't think you have to
Put a
search too
band
far.
of, band of freaks together or
Just
something.
bring a
do something
stick of
interesting,
some deodorant.
I'm gonna roll on
But
here,
I've just been
exactly.
working so much. My job keeps me so busy, and there's just so much going on in the country, and that needs to be fixed.
Well,
to
we
really
like
have a
your
broken
energy
country.
Yeah, I commend you for that.
and your passion, and I really appreciate the support you're giving to rew-who-nyc. And
yeah.
we have a little dream brewing.
We do. It's
And
going to be awesome.
let's see what
And I'm
happens.
watching everything fall into place, and it's wonderful. And I brought you something. I think Santa Claus is going to bring it over to you.
Oh, how appropriate.
So,
Thank you, Santa,
anyway, it's
in your
to-
Hawaiian
it's
shirt.
to help
Oh,
with
yeah.
the dream.
Oh, man.
And
You're full of presents.
I like to give presents.
And we like your presents. Oh, my goodness.
That's to get the money going for the dream.
The
man.
brew and blue
Okay.
piggy
I'll put the
bag.
first dollar in
Yes.
there for you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Yeah.
Now you
much.
only need 499,900.
Yeah, I'm gonna add the next dollar.
Oh, thank you so much.
Next
That's
dollar
adorable.
goes in
Because
there.
you know what? Today in history, the song, The Three Little Pigs,
Well, there you go.
went to number 1.
All right.
And actually went to number 17 by Green Jelly. Do you remember them?
I do. As a matter of fact, I just got turned on to that recently.
Oh my
Somebody
God!
posted it on
Well,
my Facebook
today
page.
is the
I thought
day
it was
in
hilarious.
history that it went to number 17.
Very cool.
So
Deserve
here
it.
is the Three Little Pigs. Yay!
Right.
Thank
That's
you
for
so
the dream.
much. Thank
All right.
you. We'll be back. We got a lot more.
Okay, great.
Oh.
Live and just let live.